If you're a federal employee worried about being subject to a reduction in force or a RIF, please listen up. The first thing you need to do right now is check your latest SF-50. This is the form that holds many but not necessarily all of the key details about your status and could determine whether you're vulnerable in a RIF. Here's what I think you should look at. First, check out your competitive status. Look for tenure group under block 24. If it says tenure 1, you have the highest retention standing. Tenure 2 is career conditional, meaning you might be more at risk. Tenure 3, that's typically a temp or term appointment, which means you're most vulnerable. Next, look at your veteran's preference. That's in block 26, a yes or a no. If you are a preference eligible veteran, make sure it's listed correctly. During a RIF, within each tenure group, employees are placed into subgroups based on veterans' preference. Subgroup AD is the highest priority, preference eligible veterans with a 30% or more service-connected disability. Next is subgroup A, the next priority, which is all other preference eligible veterans, and then subgroup B, everyone else. If you're a preference eligible veteran, make sure block 23 says 6. If you think you should have veterans preference but don't see it, please correct it as soon as possible. Third, your service computation date, or SCD. This one's tricky a bit. Your SCD for leave, block 31 on your SF-50, is usually correct if you've had continuous federal service with no breaks. However, generally, if you've had breaks in service, prior military time, or non-federal experience credited for leave, your SCD for your RIF purposes, which could be different than what's on your SF-50. If you get a RIF notice, in that case, that might be the best time to ask HR for your official RIF SCD. Errors could impact your job retention and standing. Last, here's the kicker. We don't know exactly how agencies will structure RIFs yet. Each agency gets to define its competitive areas and levels, and that will determine who's most at risk. But knowing your status now helps you prepare early. Might as well check out the SF-50. That's why we're putting out free information on social media to keep you updated. But don't trust the algorithm to show you everything. If you want to make sure you're in more control and never miss a critical update, sign up for our free workforce newsletter. That's the first link in my link tree. Who knows with TikTok, right? Or who knows about the algorithm? But if you get on our mailing list, you can control seeing our content. And for those of you who really want to prepare, we put together a RIF masterclass inside our membership program. It's $19 a month with a free 3-day trial. It goes deep into strategies and information about the RIF. Also includes a power guide for federal employees so they know most of their rights, such as how to respond to potential discipline or performance issues, and requesting reasonable accommodations, leave, etc. Also includes a 30-day mindfulness challenge and access to weekly coaching sessions, including one on a RIF that I did this weekend. If you don't want that, that's fine. Just make sure you're subscribed to our newsletter. I think that's important for most federal employees so you don't miss the vital updates based on the algorithm. A RIF is one of the most complicated and high-stakes situations a federal employee can face. Getting informed now gives you a fighting chance if the agency makes a misstep in its calculations impacting you. Thank you everybody for your support. Please check your SF-50s, subscribe for updates, stay ready, and have a great day. Thank you.